Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to AB Daily with me, Jermaine. And so guys, it's an awesome day in the UK because we are celebrating our A-level graduates. So for anyone who's been following the press, you'll know that today is results day. And it's been a bit of a strange one in as much as in the UK, a lot of people didn't have formal exams. So what happened was they got what were called like teacher assessed grades. So it's a really strange thing for our education system. And what it has meant is we've seen a record number of people with breathtaking grades. Now, hopefully that means that everybody who got those incredible results were doing more and more work during their time at home. And for anyone out there who's got their results today, I'd love to say a massive congratulations, well done, and hope the future's really bright for you. So guys, it seems only fitting that we make sure AB Daily is really focused on how these young potential graduates, some of them will go on to university, others may go into the world of employment. But for many of them, they're sitting there kind of around that 18 years old mark and they're thinking, I've got my life ahead of me. Jermaine, help me understand a little bit more about how I could maybe improve my options, improve my personal finance, my personal development, and my personal well-being. So let's go. So guys, let's think about personal finance firstly. So for a lot of people, when you're kind of around the age of 18, one of the most natural things is to think, what do you do for your first job? Now, for most places, what do you end up doing? You work in a restaurant. You may end up working in a clothing shop. You work in a grocery store, supermarket. Whatever it is, there tends to be a kind of standard array of different jobs that people tend to do around the 18-year-old mark. But you know what, guys? I think a lot of that's changed. And the opportunities for you can be much, much greater simply because we've got the internet. The existence of your mobile phone lets you create things of value, and it lets you take part in online marketplaces in a way that when I was younger, we could never have done. And that's why I ended up working in the supermarkets and all the other types of shop. So right now you've got so much that's written about things like drop shipping. You can literally go onto YouTube and look at instructions on how to even start your drop shipping business. There's a lot more that's happening in terms of things like online marketing. And with some of these things, they are allowing you to leverage your existing contacts, your existing networks. Maybe you've got existing presence on different platforms. And you can use that for your own benefit, guys. You can use that for revenue generating potential. Of course, if you've got a niche that you're interested in, I don't know, you could be a gamer. You could be somebody who sews. You could have football freestyle skills. I'm not sure what it is. But whatever your skill, the internet has basically allowed you to think about how to market it in order to make money. Online marketing is real. It's huge. And some areas are potentially still very underpriced, which in some respects, you'd think, how can that be possible? But it is. And this is the amazing thing about technology. As it keeps developing, as more and more players enter the market space, and as our platforms mature, you're going to have more spaces where you can go and get underpriced attention. So you see a lot of people now looking at, say, TikTok. A lot of people are moving to do more on LinkedIn. These are still areas where you've still got a lot of options and a lot of opportunity to get attention. There's still a lot written about Facebook ads, and it still remains a viable way of marketing your skills, your interests, your content. So guys, think about the new ways that you can potentially set those businesses up now. It's very easy to set up any kind of business, but think about how you can start commoditizing yourself and your skills and make that into the asset to help your personal finances. So just thinking next, guys, about your personal development. Well, look, a lot has been happening in terms of what it means to transition from a high school student to a uni student, and then from a uni student to the professional world. Now, a great thing is a lot of barriers have been broken down by virtue of technology. It's one of the best things because obviously, whilst we've basically had massive mobile adoption, and also whilst more and more people have been working from home and getting used to just using laptops, using tablets, doing a lot more on the phone, a lot more barriers are getting removed. And what it means is that for a lot of you younger generation who are more used to doing more stuff on the phone, there's going to be a little bit of an advantage for you, because you're going to start seeing that advantage creep in because you're just more aware of the potential of mobile devices. And that's a big thing, guys, because a lot of us people, even like myself, who I don't consider myself too old, but I'm definitely old enough, we're not necessarily used to how the technology operates and what the potential of the technology really is. So it's a massive one for you to think about, how the barriers are being eroded. But what you should also keep in mind is that you do still need some core communication skills, which they don't come for free. They come with the test, the learn, and the constant development. So what I'd encourage you to do, guys, for your own development is consider getting a mentor maybe. Maybe have a chat with somebody who's a little bit older than you to understand how mindsets around technology, technical adoption, workplaces, how have these things been evolving? How is the mindset changing? How is the reality changing? And if you can become somebody who understands the differences in mindsets and realities, and you can actually basically play in both camps, you're comfortable using the technology, using the phones for what it's worth, but you're also really comfortable with the kind of, let's say, the older style of communication. You're just really comfortable in person, or you may be really comfortable on the phone, or you may be comfortable just writing physical letters, not just emails. The more you can play in those different camps is the more you're going to give yourself the options and the opportunities to be a real A player in the future world. I promise you guys, it's one of the big things that stand out when I'm dealing with maybe younger colleagues who haven't yet adapted as much to kind of like, let's say, the older ways of working. And there's still real value in paying attention to it and adapting yourself. The last thing I'm going to leave you with, guys, and just to think about your personal well-being, is the importance of just enjoying this moment. What a brilliant achievement. I remember when I finished my A-levels, we spent loads of time out. We had a long summer, enjoyed ourselves. All of my friends, we spent most of our time together, and those relationships, they last to this day. And that's one of the best things. You've worked really hard, you've achieved a huge amount, and it's a great time to go and celebrate it. I know it may not be long before the uni term starts, but don't worry about it. I'm sure you were partying before when the exams were done, and you should definitely go and celebrate and party now. The permission that we give ourselves to relax, the permission to unwind, the permission to kind of down tools and have some fun is really important. Great time to do it, guys. I wish I was out there with you. My word, I'd love to be back in those days again. All right, guys, look, as ever, congratulations. Brilliant effort, brilliant achievement, and I'm really pleased for you. And as ever, if there's anything you want to know from Avoiding Broke, you know where we are. Drop us a message, hit us up on any of the socials, and you know we're going to be there for you guys to share what we can with you. If you want to connect, I'm at LinkedIn. You can just literally find me at LinkedIn/Jermaine. And I can't remember what Leanne's handle is, but I'm sure if you just type in Leanne Graveney, you're going to find her there as well. Let's connect, start building a network from now. And in the future, we're going to be glad that we made this connection right now. All right, guys, have a great evening. Enjoy the celebrations. Take care. Bye.